Dave, Alumni Weekend is continuing. You're in that category. How special is it for you to see what you saw, participate like you did last night, and be part of a special ceremony today?
It's great. It's a great weekend for the Dodgers, for the alumni. Certainly last night for Dusty Baker, getting him back at Dodger Stadium, his family, some of his old teammates, and you've got everyone from Sandy Koufax to Sean Green to everybody here. So it's going to be a great day today, great weekend, and exciting for Dodger fans.
Do you still feel the bond with some of those teammates that come back for these type of weekends?
I do. I think that life happens, and you just sort of lose touch with guys. Can kind of keep in touch a little bit, but give somebody a hug and share some stories, reminisce a little bit, that's always nice.
Not sure if you saw, but Team USA basketball team, men's, won the gold medal today. There's a lot of talk about Major League Baseball players being part of a USA baseball team when it comes to LA. What's your thoughts on that? Do you feel like that's realistic, possible?
I think anything's possible. I got a chance to see Steph Curry take the game over, which was fun to watch. But obviously we've got the WBC, which has gained a lot of traction, a lot of interest. But you're looking at 2028, Los Angeles hosting the Olympics, and I just think that there's a way. I don't know the logistics of it, but if it's important enough for all of us to make happen, Major League Baseball, the Players Association, to come together, it can happen. And there's no bigger stage, world stage, than the Olympics. And so I would love for it to happen. I'm sure the players would love for it to happen too.
How open would you be to managing a team like that?
You know what? I played for the USA Pan Am team to qualify for the 2000 Olympics. And if it would line up, that would be a dream. That would be an absolute dream to represent my country.
You got Ryan Brazier on the way? How quickly?
So Ryan is going to join us, if all things go well, he should join us in St. Louis. We want him to do multiples, kind of up downs, and so St. Louis is looking like that's what's going to happen.
You've seen skis in person on TV. What are the challenges that he kind of possesses, and how do you attack a guy like that?
I think you just got to be aggressive. He's got a couple different fastballs. He throws from a different slot, and it certainly still probably doesn't matter because it's 100 miles an hour, but it's kind of like an upshoot. The secondary, he commands that well. So, building innings is probably going to be tough. So hopefully, the ball's carrying, and hopefully we can clip him a couple times. But, we got our work cut out.
Hear anything about Bobby Miller last night?
I heard that the first four were really good, and then there were some walks in there. I don't know how he came out of it. Don't know what the next plan of action is. But I think overall, I think it was a good outing.
Because his is still more performance-based rather than injury-based, right?
Well, we had to push that other one back because the adductor that he had in the bullpen.
Okay.
So there was a little bit of, health with that too.
Okay.
Dave, you have Austin catching again today. Is that more for Will to continue to refine things offensively? We saw him out here earlier with the lab equipment on. Is it more about Will trying to get himself straight offensively?
I think that was more of he's going to play 2 out of 3 this series, and I wanted him to be able to catch Tyler, and so it just kind of made sense, and then he can go out there and catch either the first 2 or the first 3 in Milwaukee.
Did you feel like last night was more of a sign that he's starting to get back on track, hitting the ball the right field?
Yeah, yesterday I thought were some of the best swings he's taken. He controlled the zone, and then he was getting his A swing off, and I thought he caught a couple barrels. So hopefully, he's been doing a lot of work with the performance side, the training room, all that stuff, the weight room, and so hopefully that's a sign of things to come, because yesterday was good.
How much do you need him to reach your potential as an offense?
We need him. A guy who's a backstop, who's your everyday catcher, who we're counting on to hit in the middle of the order. So we need offensive production, and he knows that.
Is Mookie done with the sim games?
Yeah, he's done with the sim games. Tomorrow he's going to take batting practice on the field in our time slot. And then, if that goes well, then he'll get on the plane with us to Milwaukee.
what's the plan for Chris Taylor? I know he's out there too.
CT, I think when we go on the road, he's probably going to be going to Arizona to take some more at-bats. And so I do know that's for the coming week. After that, probably just kind of depends on his progression.
With Buehler, do you know when he might kind of slot in?
I think it's Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday.
How did Yamamoto come out of this bullpen?
Great. So he's got another bullpen this week. It'll probably be Tuesday, I think Tuesday, and then he'll come and meet the team in St. Louis, and then he'll do a live BP, face some hitters.
So you won't put the two on?
Correct.
With Buehler coming back, is this situation where you kind of just pop him in as a sixth man, or is it, especially with this running games without an off day, or is this something where you sort of?
Yeah, that's something that I don't know if we have the answer to right now. I think Wednesday's the date, but beyond that, I don't know how that's going to work out.
Have you spoken to him? Where is his head at after what he did in Oklahoma City?
He's in a good spot. I think physically he feels great. He obviously performed well, so I think that it still matters to go out there and feel good about the last outing before you come back. So I think this is as good as, I honestly believe this is confident and as good as Walker's felt physically and mentally this year.
With Yamamoto, I don't know how many lives and stuff he kind of has to go through. Do you guys still feel pretty confident that you can fully hold them up 5-6 innings in a major league game?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's also assuming that it all goes great. But the way that Yoshinobu's feeling, I see no reason why we couldn't.
When River Ryan came up, you have a lot of turnover in the rotation. It's changed a lot. What have you seen from him in his 3 games so far?
I obviously everyone likes the stuff, the fastball plays, the breaking ball. He has weapons, different weapons to get guys out. I think he just handles himself really well. Very confident, and just trying to, manage his workload. You look at the most he's pitched professionally is here in the big leagues, which really doesn't happen very often, very rare. But he says he feels good physically, and I think this is going to be a really good one as far as 2 really good young pitchers. Obviously one that started an all-star game, and we got our guys, so I think he's really excited to kind of go toe-to-toe with Skeens.
Shohei's throwing.
It's coming along good. I don't know how far he's throwing right now, but everything I've heard that he's progressing really well. So all I can say is that it's going really well.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks, Dave.